3, 2, 1. Hey! Hey Nicole, I'm going to talk about your questions that you have for the post that we have to do for about Twitter this week. Okay, so let's get to it. Alright, well, reading your discussion, seems like we both don't have a Twitter. Surprise! And your questions. Am I the only one who finds Twitter posts to be less daunting than those on Facebook? And if your feelings are different on it, what are they? Well, I can answer that question for you. And I would say yes. I don't know. Because I also just got a Twitter for this class. Doing the exploration thing, I definitely think Twitter was much easier to get accustomed to compared to if I remember when I started Facebook. Because for Twitter, there's not that much you have to do. All you gotta do is make your profile and ta-da, you're done. Well, let's see. I can go on Twitter right now. But alright, I just spent a ton of time resetting my password because I don't even know my Twitter password anymore. It goes to show how much I use Twitter. But yeah, looking at the first couple posts I'm seeing, yeah, it's really easy to read. There's not a lot to read, and kind of like Facebook, there are those comment and like things, buttons, options that you can do. At first when we created our Twitter, I didn't know what they kind of meant because I don't use Twitter, but yeah, they're really easy to get accustomed to, and I'm gonna switch up my answer a little bit because Twitter is kind of the same thing like Facebook in a way, because for both platforms you have the option to like their posts and you have the option to retweet or share their posts, but yeah, I would say they're kind of the same. But Twitter, just the look of it, like you said, it's bright light in the background. It just kind of makes things a little easier to focus on, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on compared to how Facebook is laid out. So your second question, does Twitter showcase digital identity more through people showing their reactions to things, or is it more posts from people talking about their own lives? That one's kind of hard. I would say it kind of depends on the person, because you're asking if they're showing their digital identity more about what kind of posts they tweet, I guess. I would say that depends on different people, because if they tweet a bunch of things about their lives more than what they retweet, that would obviously show that. Actually, I don't know. But I think it would be more likely if someone was to tweet more stuff about their own lives compared to what they do retweet. Digital identity would show more in what they tweet about themselves compared to what they retweet, if you get what I'm saying. And it would be vice versa too. If a person retweets a lot on their Twitter, then they're probably showing more digital identity through that compared to if they don't tweet about themselves a lot. You get what I'm saying? I hope you do. I found a link while I was reading about your posts. Just looking through the search engines, I was on Google and I wrote out, is Twitter better than Facebook? And already I was getting results about Twitter is better than Facebook by various articles and stuff. But then I did the opposite. I said, is Facebook better than Twitter? And then the results were different, because there weren't a lot of articles that saying Facebook is better than Twitter, but it was more about questioning it, I guess, rather than just making a statement. That when I did Twitter versus Facebook, the statements were Twitter is better than Facebook. But when I did is Facebook better than Twitter, a lot of the articles were, is Facebook better than Twitter? I don't know, I found that interesting. I clicked on the link about Twitter being better than Facebook, and at the end of the article it just kind of states how Twitter and Facebook are just kind of two different platforms, and it kind of talks about what we discussed in class a couple days ago. But yeah, I found that interesting, and that kind of goes back to your first question about Twitter being easier to handle than Facebook. But yeah, if you're interested, you can read more about that. But I think that answers all your questions that you have. If you have any more questions, feel free to just, I don't know, write them down. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye! Oh, it's so pretty outside. There's not a lot of wind. Okay, you wanna know how I can tell the wind? Okay. If I need to put a scarf on outside, this is my indication. Alright, do you see those things right there? Oh. Right there. See those things? If I see those things moving, then I know then it's gonna be windy outside. Yeah, you see that flag? It doesn't matter if the flag is blowing because the flag is always blowing. Those little things, if those things are like blowing really hard, then I know I need to put on the scarf out outside. So yeah, that's how I tell if it's windy or not. That's how I hold my phone.